So basically getting ready for the jobs report. I'm going to try to take 3 accounts and pass them because Apex is having this is their last day where it's 90% off. So basically getting ready for the jobs report. I'm going to try. Oh, there we go. So there's a jobs report at 8:30 here, and there is something else at 9:45. I forget what it is. I'm gonna just look at it here real quick. Okay, yeah. So 8:30 jobs report, 9:45 PMI, and then 10 o'clock business inventories, but usually doesn't have that much of an impact. And Polymarket says that the job reports are predicting the job reports is going to be bearish. So I'm going to take 3 contracts or 3 accounts and try to pass them. I'm just going to get short at maybe like 829. Maybe if we get a spike up here, I'll start shorting into the spike. But this is just me trying to pass an eval based on a news event, not trading, more gambling. But what I normally do is um, I have 15 accounts that I trade, and the MNQ. I trade micros on them. Because that's one of my bigger issues that I'm trying to work on is just like sizing. Smaller size just makes you just less emotional. You can make better decisions. And the smaller size adds up. I mean, yesterday I made like 370, I think 379 on each of my 15 accounts, which is a ton of money. I mean, these are evals. I'm trying to pass the evals here, but and that was only trading max 3 micros. Most of the time, I was just doing 1 micro. I just had some good trades. I mean, yesterday was just such a good day to trade. Um, we got that big dump. Let me just pull up trading view here. Yeah, yesterday was just such a good day. I got short. I mean, I played some in the pre-market. I was already up in the pre-market, and then where was it? Yeah, I started shorting here from this VWAP reject. And oh wait, this is gold. That's not even the right one. Let's take a look at NQ. Oh wait, why is that doing that? There we go. Yeah, so NQ, we were moving up, and I just thought this is one of this was one of those days where we're just going to grind up in the pre-market and then just nice sell off to the 50. So I keep my daily moving averages on all my charts. And what you see here is this is the 50-day EMA, the yellow line. The blue line is the 21 EMA, and here's the 10 and the 5 EMA. I think it's super important because obviously price is attracted to these levels. So like 2 days ago, we came down to the 50 EMA on the daily. We bounced here a couple times. We tried to go back up, but you can see this massive move down was kind of like a big bear flag here. And I just felt like this morning we were just slowly grinding up. And usually, not always, but a lot of times when you're grinding up here in the pre-market, you're going to get a sell-off. I mean, at least it's going to close the gap, which I think the gap was right around here at 250 in the 253. And so I was just anticipating that. So we had this nice big move up, slow grind up, and I started getting short right in here. I literally was getting short right in here, and I rode this all the way down the VWAP. And then once it rejected VWAP, there was a couple different bear flags in here, and just had a fantastic day. All right, there's 1 minute here, and it looks like there's some resistance here. Like we just can't get above this 320 area. Yeah, in about a minute, I want to see if we get a pop up. If we can get a quick spike up above here before 8:30, I'll get short on that. If not, if we just kind of stay here and hover, then I'll just get short from here. So we're at 289 and VWAP is at 206. So we're like 80 some points away from VWAP. I would like to see, I mean, my plan would be like if we get a big spike down that we would probably like get a little bit of retracement here at VWAP. And then my next one would be 172, which I'm going to put a line here at 172. Because 172 is the 50-day moving average. So this is a huge area where price is going to bounce. So price came up, broke through, it retested here on the 50-day. And this is the 5-minute chart. And on the 50 EMA on the 5-minute here too. So expecting a bearish jobs report. Oh, big spike up. Oh, and I missed it because I'm like sitting here talking. I literally missed it. It must have been a decent report then. Come on, can we get a spike up? I'd like to see it past 360 here, and I'll close it. A little push past 360. Come on. Quick flash up past 360, set a new high, and I'm out. Done. So that was pretty poor. I was expecting a much bigger move, and maybe it does move here, but I wouldn't mind seeing some exhaustion here. Okay, so we're at the 21. We're at the 21 day. I'm going to actually short here at the 21 for like a little reject. Maybe we can retrace some here. This is the 21-day moving average we just ran into, and price is pulling back some. I want to see it go back pretty quick. Come on. It's holding here pretty good. It might just blow through the 21. Let's hope it just like fades here. It just like went up to the 21. I mean, that was a what? 284 to 384. That was a 100-point move. Let's get some retracement here. Let's keep pulling back. $369. There we go. Let's put my stop in here. I'll just try to follow this down. Keep going. Keep falling. Now I got to stop. All right, that's not too bad. I mean, 759 on these eval accounts. I literally just opened them up today. They're only $19.60 through Apex. Not bad. Let me. And now I'm just going to wait for the price to kind of firm up here. Let's just see what the next few bars are going to look like. So right above here, so I have it 391 here. So 391, I have the 21-day moving average. And at 425, I have the 10-day. But the 21 is a lot more significant, or the 20-day moving average. And this would have been a nice hold if this would just fade the whole way back. I'm not sure if it's going to fade or not, but I'm going to take another short here, expecting more of a fade. $330. We go above 346 here, I'm out. Let's get a nice little fade here. There we go. Come on. Come on down. Oh, man. That went too fast. I couldn't even move my stop. So we just came back here and retouched these highs. I would like to get long here, like as this bounces off this. I just don't know if it's going to come back the whole way. If we can hold here, that would be great. All right, let's go. Let's hold this area here. I'd like to see this push up at least to here, and then I'll put my stop in. And I will stop out right around here, this 318 area. A lot of volatility here. And maybe we fade back down. Yeah, I stopped out. And we're going all the way back down. All right, so tried to catch a big move there with these 3 eval counts. Let's take a look. Yeah, so ES completely retraced. NVIDIA's going down. I'll try one more long here. So it looks like NVIDIA's starting to bounce and Microsoft is starting to bounce. And the ES is kind of leveled out a little bit. Maybe we get a nice push up here. Yeah, they're all starting to push up, which is good. Come on, give me a nice push up. ES is starting to move a little bit, but NVIDIA is just kind of hanging out there. Just want to give this a little more time. There we go. Come on. Push up. I just took profit there. $800 in a day is not bad for these evals. That's like a third of the way there. So we'll have to see what's going on. Let's take a look at some different time frames here. I mean, we're in a downtrend here. This is naturally on the 1 hour here. You can see that we're just bouncing off the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. And we're just about up there, which is 25,427, which 25,427 is, well, it's above the the daily moving averages, the 20, the 5, and the 10, which are all kind of like hanging out around there. This would make a interesting place to reject from, is this area, which we didn't get quite there, which is like right up here. And we weren't really able to hold this with that news event. Overall, it just looks like we're in a bear flag, honestly. I mean, the 15 minutes, I mean, we're above VWAP. 15 minutes looking like we're just coming out of a bull flag here. But that was a pretty big rejection. We'll just have to see how this firms up here. If we can hold this level into the open, maybe we get a flush down the VWAP, and then we start to retrace. Yeah, so this is the 50 daily EMA down here, this orange line. Now let's put another line for where the 20 is. It's like 394, 383. It's like right in that area. Let's just go 383. 383. And this is kind of where we rejected from. I'm going to make this blue because my 20 EMA is always blue. I'm going to make this yellow because my 50 EMA is always yellow. I don't know. Okay, so this starts. Yeah, we're just kind of like rejecting now. So if we break below the 5-minute 50 here, and the 5-minute 200's also right here, we close below that, which is this like 260 area, then I'm expecting us to retrace the VWAP, possibly even the 50-day EMA. And you can see, I mean, we had this big pop on the jobs report. We just couldn't go higher. Pretty big topping wick here. Just couldn't go higher, and then we're just putting in lower highs. So we'll see what this candle does if we go up a little bit and then start putting in a wick and going down. This is probably a short here. We would want to break this structure here. This area. Let's just say, I mean, we're kind of wicking down here, but I mean, I definitely want to see this right here. I want to see it close below this for a move down the VWAP. 261, 220, about a 40-point move. And then another, yeah, that's quite a few points down to the 50. Kind of gave up all of that move. Just gave it all up. It'll be interesting if this can push higher than this candle right here, which we have some resistance over here to the left. Like this is a pretty big area that we couldn't get above. I wouldn't mind taking a little short off this area if we can just push up to it. I'm thinking we might reject. I'm going to keep this pretty tight stop here. 319 is my stop. Right here, if we hit the high of this candle, I'm out. But my guess is, since we're making lower highs here, that this is also going to be a lower high. We're just kind of retesting this zone, and then we're going to push lower and possibly go back to VWAP. But we need to break this. We need to break this little level here. We need to break down on the 5 minute 50. And since we're going down, I'm just gonna also bring this down and just capture this because I'm already in nice profit here. I'm just trailing this. Nice. So look at that. It's made, I don't know how much that was. What was that? What was I at before? 800. So I made another like 350 on that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, what a beautiful reject of the 20 there. And this, perfect. So that's why you got to pay attention to, and that's why like learning price action is just so important. It's like, okay, we popped up here, but if you don't have, like, so I have on my other charts, like on this NQ chart here, this is my trading view chart. There we go. And then so look, I have these right here. This yellow line is the 50, then we have the 5, the 20, and the 10. These are daily EMAs. I could not trade. I absolutely could not trade without these on my chart. You're trading blind if you, these are more important. I think these are more important than the daily high and lows, like the previous high and low. Like these are major levels where a lot of liquidity is sitting. I mean, it's very obvious. You pull up any chart on intraday and you put these on. If it's even close to these, price is going to be attracted to these areas. So I have those on. So you can just see, like, we rejected right off the 20. Even if we eventually go through, it's going to reject a little bit here. Like the chances of it rejecting there are so high. So this is just such a good area to be in. That's like, if we get a flush down, like I'll guarantee you we're going to bounce off this level where the 50-day is. Guaranteed. I mean, you can't guarantee anything, but like the possibility of it happening is so high. And we're just kind of like settling down here, which I like how, well, anyways, what I was going to say is like, that's why it's important to read price action, because look, we had the pop, right? We rejected off the 20. And then we put in a lower high, lower high, lower high. And what's this guy going to do? Are we going to come back up and try to retest, make a lower high, then close below the 50 EMA here on the 5? Probably. Looks like we're going to do that right now. I'm going to front run this a little bit just to see. I want to see a breakdown of this 550 EMA. There we go. Come on. Nice. Another 200 bucks right there. So I just front ran it a little bit. I should have gave it a little bit more room, but I'm fine. Like, we're going to VWAP here. So I'm going to take a long off VWAP because we're going to get a little bounce right here at VWAP. Now this area right here, we had some consolidation. So maybe we only go here. Maybe we don't go all the way down to VWAP. But if we get a flash down to VWAP, 222, I want to buy order down at 222. On a limit order right there. Boom. Because if we quickly flush down here, we're gonna get a little reaction, and I'm gonna have my mouse hovered over the exit, and I'm gonna close out of my position as soon as it goes flash and quick flash up. I'm gonna exit out because I'm expecting. I mean, there's a lot of liquidity sitting in this area, so I want to see just a quick flash down here. And we might not get much of a retracement, but we'll probably get a little bit of a retracement. I'm not expecting like a big move. I just want a little retracement like this. Just boom, little retracement, close. But it seems like we can't break this level here. I should have looked at this when I front ran this to be like, okay, let's take this a little further. I think I captured it to like the beginning of this level. We kind of caught the bottom of it here. So it might come back up there, retest these moving averages, which it looks like it's doing now. Let's look at it on the 1 minute here. It might come back up into this area, retest. Looking for this quick flush down the VWAP. A lot of volatility in the market this morning ever since this report, 8:54. Let's see if we can get down here. And what are we going to do? It would stink if it goes like right here. I need to figure out how to get lines on these things. I want to see lines on them. I don't know why I don't have that. Why is there not? Yeah, I don't know why. I just try to hover the crosshairs like right in the middle of it. Yeah. Okay, so there's our retest. There's our little retest, which this could be another short here, possibly. If we reject this area, this could be a short. But we didn't. We broke through. Oh, we might have just wicked up and then closed below this again. I mean, I want to see it. I want to see it close below 260. 260 is the sweet spot. Can we get a close below 260 here? Like on the 1 minute, it's looking like we just popped and now we're coming back down. I don't know why, I just don't feel like trading this little one here. I feel like the VWAP bounce is a little more reliable than the bounce and retest of the 5-minute 50. Even though I do love the 5-minute 50, I think a lot of algorithms use that. You can see price really react off that. And it's the same as like the 200 EMA. The 550 is the same as like the 1-200. Real similar. Because look, 550 is at 265. This one's at 275. They're pretty close. And look, there we go. What a beautiful retest there. You could have, how many points is that? 63. You got to got 20 points right there in the retest. Now you would have had to have 75. You'd have a 10-point stop in there. All right, let's go. I want to see it come right back down to lucky 222. Runner, runner, runner. Look at that wick. This is why NQ is just freaking nuts, dude. Look at these wicks. They're just crazy. You get this big, strong move down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go. We're going to go to VWAP. Nope. We're going to retrace. We're going to retrace 34 points before we come back down. It's just crazy. That's why I kind of like seeing, I like if you get a move down, just take your profit. And then let NQ do what it's going to do. Let it wick up. And then, okay, now's here where you get short. Again, like on any flush you want to cover. That's the best way. You hold on to it, you're just going to get taken out. It's way too volatile. But I like this. Usually when you see this action here, it's like strong move down, retracement. The retracement's coming. It might not come in the next candle, but it's going to come in a candle or two, typically. But once you see this big retracement and the wick down, the odds of it wicking back, coming right back up, I don't know. I'd like to know the stats on that. Because I feel like this is a better area to get short if you're going to target like VWAP here. I mean, this is taking its good old time coming down, that's for sure. So there we form this candle. Let's see if we can get a low. We need to break this low right here. This didn't make a lower low, which I don't like. I want to see this make a lower low. We need to break the 240 level. But it looks like, so we chopped here for a while. For what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, like maybe almost an hour we chopped in this area. So this is probably a zone that we might chop in here for a while. I still want to see us go down to VWAP. Quick flush. It doesn't have to be slow. We can just go boop and come right back. Fill that order. It's great when you I know you're not supposed to try to bottom tick or top tick something, but the times that you do, it's just like, wow. What a feeling just to like bottom tick something. There we go. Come on. Don't blow too past through VWAP. Just get a good little wick here. Come on. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Come down just a little bit more. A little more. You're almost there. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh my goodness. Get down there. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was a night. It's at least 10 points there. That retracement, maybe like 15. Oh man, you're just right there, aren't you? 2 points away. 2 points away. It might still come down, but now I'm a little more hesitant because we did come down real close to it, and we got this buying pressure. So if we come down again, are we just going to take it out down to here? Like, I wanted this reaction 2 ticks, or not ticks, but 2 points lower. Like, I wanted that reaction. I wanted to get 20 points, like easy 20 points. Easy work. Let's go. Yeah. Darn it. Well, look at this retracement right here. Or not a retracement, but this candle, huge move up, starting right there, right under VWAP. So it might go just boom. So there's probably a lot of buyers defending in this area. Oh man, what a nice move. 30-point move. Now I probably would have been out. This thing would have stopped me out. But now look, that would have been a 40-point move. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? Coulda, woulda, shoulda. And so I hardly ever use limit orders either. I like on that one down, I should have just marketed in. Oh my gosh, look at that move. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50-point move. Oh my goodness, missed it by 2 points. 50, 60-point move. Oh, gonna be sick. 70-point move. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? I just missed like a 70-point move. But 2 points. That stinks. Oh, that would have been so nice. Look at this same candle. We were at 225. We got up to 269. I think I was wrong in my calculation. These are 10 points. Yeah, so like 10, 20, 30, maybe a 40-point move, not a 70-point move. I was calculating them as 20s, not 10s. So here we are, right back at the 50 EMA. So what are we going to do? We're going to hold here. And I should have been looking more at this 1 minute here. I mean, this would have been a good area to get in. 252. A break of this. This looks pretty strong. We're above the 50. I want to take it from the 50. Stop is like right here at like 264. Getting a nice move up. There we go. I'm just trailing this really close. The way I trade, the way I like to trade, this is like the perfect way I like to trade is I like getting in somewhere where price is going to move fast. That's what I want to do. I want price to move as fast as possible away from my entry. And as soon as it moves away, I want to put my stop at break even. So it's like I'm even on the trade right away. Now with prop future trading, you have that drawdown. So this, I just want to follow it tight. So I just zoom in, follow it tight. If I get a nice big move, I make like a couple $100, I'll take it. That's awesome. I mean, a couple $100 across 15 accounts is an insane amount of money. And these accounts are off to a great start. I traded these really well this morning. Like, perfect. Let's take a look at these trades. Breakdown of this area, got short here. And then we have the news. I get long, I close. And then we reject off the 21. I wasn't quick enough. I should have been quicker. It's probably because I'm live, this first time I'm live streaming and kind of like out of sorts a little bit. Then I get short here, cover here. And then it looks like, what was this one? Oh, this was just a buy and a stop, I think. And then, yeah, buy and then a close, but that doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, so then I see that we're making lower highs, and then I start to short. I short here, and then I try to go long here. I miss it by 2 points, and now we're rejecting off this area. Now we're rejecting off the 50, so I just want to see that. I want to see this go down. Yeah, so I'm out. So it hesitated. Like we lost the 50, got in, no follow through. So I don't want to be part of it. I'll take a loss, or I'll take a break even on those. Like I just don't care. I don't want to be part of. I don't want to sit there and wait and watch it slowly tick up. Like, I want to get in. I want price to go now. And if it doesn't go in a few seconds, I'm out. I just don't care. Um, the idea is you take a bunch of break evens, a bunch of small little paper cuts, then you take a big win. And so when I look at my history of trading, and this is not just futures trading, because I haven't been prop firm trading for very long at all, but just like day trading stocks, I usually do. I usually have like a 2 to 1. I per trade on average, I make twice as much as what I lose, which is good. And sometimes it's as high as like 2.5 or 3 to 1 time. But my winning percentage, it hovers right around like 40%. It's like high 30s, low 40s, because I take quite a few trades. Like I could try, like, so I would try to enter this again. So we're still below here. So this looks like it's going to drop again. But we could just be chopping. I just don't feel like taking a trade right at this moment. But I would just take this again and like, do we get follow through? And it's like, I'd give it a little bit of time here if this is where my entry was. And okay, starts moving, stops in, at break even, and let's let it go. If my stop's at break even here, then am I stopped out yet? Not yet. But I want to see a little push. I want to see a little push to the downside, and I want to start moving it. So right there, I'd probably be stopped out. So I could take like 4 to 5 trades. And let's say I could take like maybe 10 executions on a single trade idea. So I'll have like, I won't have like 40 or 50 trade ideas throughout the day. Maybe I have like 5 or 6, but I'll have like 40 executions on that. Just because I'm trying to just minimize drawdown as much as possible. And that could be a hard way to trade for some people. And it's hard mentally. It's hard mentally when you get chopped up. When you're just like keep getting chopped up for the day, and you're just taking a lot. You're like, oh man, it does wear on you that way. But it's a way where you can have like big days with pretty little drawdown. You just need that emotional control. It's like where you lose because you're only winning like, I mean, you can have days where you're like, maybe you're winning like high 20s, you know, you're losing most of your trades. Even on a winning day, you're losing most of your trades, most of your executions. The trade ideas in itself would probably work out, but you have many executions over a single trade idea. So there's that. Dang, am I even showing up on YouTube? Let's just check that out. Oh man. Let's just say day trading NQ on YouTube. Oh man, I'm not even coming up. Why am I not coming up? I wonder why that is. And this is good too, man. This is like solid content, bro. What the hell? Am I not? What am I doing? I'm public. I'm live. I'm live and I'm public. So why can I not see this? Risky Rhino, let's see. There we go. Day trading NQ, live futures day trading. Oh no. So I should need to do live futures day trading and change it to that. All right, let's do that. Live futures day trading NQ GC gold. Let's throw in ES. Boom. Live futures day trading. Dang. Yeah, that's crazy. Nice little pop there. Nice little pop out of this area. Boom, pop. Doobity doo bop, doobity doo boop boom bop. Okay. Okay. So that is the end of my stream. Too bad I didn't get anybody.